How we doing, wrestling fans? Here we are with the 2021 District 1 AAA Section North 106-pound bracket. And, this bracket includes some returning state qualifiers, regional qualifiers, some tough freshmen in it, and, kind of go over match by match and talk about the important ones. Right now, coming out of the first round, I believe Tony Burke, Cole Coffin, Teague McCormick, and Kevin Kinney will be your quarter finalists. Semifinalists, and setting up, what could be two great matches in this weight class to get to the finals. Burke and Coffin, sorry. I think Burke wins that match. I'm going to go with the older guy here, just because I just feel, he's a little bit more seasoned, state qualifier a year ago, been in a lot more tougher matches at the high school level. Cole Coffin's ceiling is super high. He's going to be a star for years to come in District 1. But, I think Burke wins this one right here. Then you drop down to the other semifinal. You have McCormick and Kinney. I think Kinney wins that one. He's had the better of him in the past, and he's just a little bit more polished product right now than McCormick is. And then I believe that Burke is going to beat Kinney again after their most recent match. I'm going to go with the hot hand on this one. But it's one of those ones where you can flip a coin, or if they wrestled it 10 times, it could go 5-5. But I'm going with Burke this weekend. We drop down and look at the consolation bracket. We have some tough guys going in that consolation bracket right out of the quarterfinals. You have Jake Williams, Justin Adamson, Tony Lindgren, return regional qualifier, Brandon Rosansky, another really talented freshman at 106 pounds. So as we go down and look at the consolation bracket, I have Williams beating Adamson again, going with the older guy there, a guy that's been a few more matches at the high school level over Adamson, and I'm going Lindgren over Rosansky for the same reason, returning regional qualifier. You're looking at a senior versus a freshman, so I like that matchup there. Then I have McCormick beating Williams, and Lindgren's luck against the younger guys runs out as Coffin beats Lindgren to get into that third place match and a rematch, the rubber match between McCormick and Coffin. Coffin won the first one, I believe 12-2, was up 10 or 8-0 in the second match. And McCormick, put him on his back and pinned him. And, McCormick's just a dangerous wrestler. He can do that. It's not, when you got a guy of Teague McCormick's level, it's not, he got caught. It's, you weren't wrestling maybe the entire match and he caught you. I think Coffin approaches this one more cautiously and gets the win to take third place. So your four regional qualifiers out of this bracket will be Tony Burke, Kevin Kinney, Cole Coffin, and Teague McCormick. Here is the 106-pound bracket in the South. And this bracket, again, is one I'm looking forward to seeing. Looks like it right now that I'll be in the South at the South tournament for most of the day tomorrow, if not the whole day. But Cole Smith's an interesting wrestler here. He got pushed out of his own postseason, own lineup last year in the postseason by a teammate who ended up being a state qualifier, and Dominic Ortliff, someone we'll talk about in the 113-pound bracket. You have Farham Chowdhury, who is a return regional qualifier. Gavin Sheridan, another part of the youth movement here that we have seen at the District 1 with Coons and Coffin up north, and then we have Sheridan and then McFarland, Cole McFarland from Haverford down as a 2 seed. So we get to see how these guys react in their first taste of postseason. Cole Smith being a sophomore being here, but this is his first time going around at it, and I really think he's the hands-on favorite to win this weight class because for no other reason he kind of had it taken from him last year. I mean, he didn't per se have it taken from him. He just didn't earn a spot in his lineup at the end of the year, and he knows how it can be taken, how it can be lost, and so I think he's gonna be real hungry. I think he wins his first round matchup with Wildermuth from Henderson, beats Chowdhury from Upper Darby, who beats Kearney in the first round. I think Sheridan will beat Peasy from Westchester Russ, another freshman with a 7-1 record. And then in a matchup of Central League foes, the freshman will get the best of senior Alex Tenaglia from Marple Newtown to get to the semis, where I believe McFarland will lose to Sheridan in that match. I just think Sheridan might have a little bit too much for him. I know I probably hear some on the forum about that choice, maybe even get an email about it. And then I believe Smith, like I said, beats Chowdhury, and Smith beats Sheridan in the finals. But some of these weight classes we're going to talk about a lot, and some of them are going to be, you're going to kind of know who the champ is going to be or who the finalists are going to be. But what's most important is getting to regionals. Like with this season and all that's gone on, like you just got to get to regionals. You got to have your foot in the door and have an opportunity to compete. And this is where this consolation bracket, like I take time in the consolation bracket, and these are important matches, like just getting there, and they're important matches too for these underclassmen to get experience for the following year. So it's important that I'm going to pay attention to, and we're going to go over the matches in the consolation brackets as well. And you look here, you have Wildermuth and Kearney. I think Kearney wins, as a result, he's just a little bit better and because of better coaching. And then with Kearney and McFarland, I think McFarland is going to be too much for Kearney. Pizzi and Tenaglia. Tenaglia getting the win. Senior, again, a freshman there. I think Tenaglia is going to get the win there. I think Chowdhury beats Tenaglia to qualify for regionals again. And in the third time that McFarland and Chowdhury are wrestling this year, I believe I'm going to go with McFarland and Chowdhury. Go with McFarland again until Chowdhury proves otherwise. McFarland's the superior wrestler in that matchup. But there's, again, I'm not. I think Sheridan's the better wrestler, and some will say it's my pack bias. I could see McFarland win the semis too, and I wouldn't be surprised. And everyone can tell me that they knew it all along that was going to happen. That's fine. Like I just think that. That's where I'm going with in my gut right now. And I might think differently after I watch McFarland wrestle in person. It's different seeing on video after I see him in person. I might feel differently, but that's one of the ones where it was kind of like almost flip a coin. No common opponents to high school to speak of, it's hard to gauge and get an idea just from talking to people if you don't get to see it live in person. So I'm really curious to see if that match happens, if they both get there, and what the result's going to be. It'll be a very anticipated match, and there's a ton of anticipated matches as we go through these brackets. You're going to see there'll be so many matches that you're going to want to circle and keep an eye on. So there you have it. Cole Smith, Gavin Sheridan in second place, Cole McFarland third, and Farhan Chowdhury from Upper Darby rounds out the top four qualifying for regionals out of the 106-pound bracket in the South.